Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
I suppose all we can do is wait.
Wouldn't say no to a bit of excitement.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost hospitality, you know where to find.
It's the same.
Gather round! Treat you... Raised to attack...
That's it! I've had enough! Clear off! And don't come back till you're ready to do business properly!
But I've got the coin, I swear it. I simply just...
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it, or I'll call the sentinels on you again. Are we clear?
The lad seemed rather ignorant of the world. Hasn't had anyone to show him the proper way, I'd wager.
You're like to run in should the cart be assailed.
Oh, the sight of yon ox cart.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
It falls on... Tis dark, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I... fruit has quite the temper.
Correct, Mr. Pilot. Makes for easy prey.
Now there's a foe I haven't felled in my day. It's one of the targets marked by my own master. I could use some help.
Do not falter. They get out of the bad friend. We shall prevail.
Ah, yes. Now I... Now I can report a successful hunt.
Not a bad idea.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts. A firm push is what's needed here.
Where are you going?
Now,
Stuck to the vessel.
When does my watch end?
Aye, what can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? It's a fair way you've come, then. My thanks. She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to inquiring after my health at the turn of every season.
shall we be off? We've a report to make.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you do come again? Here at the... I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles. myself. But enough about me. Do come again.
Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen?
I've been noticing rumors of every year.
Methinks I've earned a rest. Lots to do. Precious little time.
You don't know a town till you've met its people.
Faring well, I hope.
Oh, 'tis you. You're a welcome sight. Forgive my boldness, but I've a small favor to ask of you. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. A small, ornate box of exceptional craftsmanship. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the coin on hand to purchase it. I can certainly procure the gold later, but by then, the box might be gone. If you'd be kind enough to lend me the amount I need, I would repay every last coin.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Same as the one before it.
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom of beastrons. Fascinating.
Quite. Though no definitive records remain. Just imagine the coin we'd gain from selling this.
Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say.
I've noticed rumors of every ilk.
legs are fair numb from walking about town.
At least here I can let down my hair.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Haste makes waste, as they say.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
I'm in fine fettle today.
I wonder what rumors the morrow has in store.
Nice to see you again. I could do with a few more hours sleep.
At least here I can let down my hair.
Mayhap I'll set out on my own adventures.
Now here's a welcome sight.
My legs are fair numb from walking about town.
Life can be tiring even if you've no troubles.
Each day's the same as the one before it, I tell you. Tisn't easy keeping the
Love
pantry
waking up
stocked
knowing
these
anything
days.
could happen.
Swapping
I'll not
skills
say
is
no
one
to a bit of
life's great
gossip.
pleasures.
Might try my hand at a new trade.
Whoa. What manner of fish is this?
Each day's the same as the one before it, I tell you. Times are hard. Barely scraping by. Might as well hang about. I'm in no rush.
Time to go home and write down the day's plans.
Each day's the same as the one before it, I tell you.
All this worrying is giving me an achy back.
Got to get the floors mopped, clothes cleaned.
Time to go home and write down the day's pickings.
Lots to do.
Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks. I shall repay you anon, you've my word.
Not you again! I thought I made myself quite clear.
Ah, but I've brought the gold this time. I assume that changes things.
Oh, well, if you've got the gold, then you're welcome to spend it. This is the...
My thanks. I finally have what I came for, and worry not, you'll have your coin back in good time, I promise you.
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice. is for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I suppose 'tis so.
Well met, son.
Hoi, friend. Klaus sent word that you've agreed to rescue some of my pilfered equipment. I'd be grateful for aught you can reclaim, truly. Fair warning. Goblins are behind these ox cart raids, I've since learned. No doubt they're hoarding the stolen arms in their den from the tell of it. Their lair lies somewhere along the western road. Pray do be careful. If aught were to go awry, 'twould weigh heavily on my heart. Losing my wares for good would make me sore. But no sack of gold can compare to a fellow life, eh? The goblin, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. Twould bring me peace of mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
I suspect the lad's enthusiasm will go a long way toward inspiring his peers. Let us inform Sir Baron of his coming. Ah, yes, I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
You shan't hear me complain about...
Our adventure continues.
Off we go, then.
Getting proper rest is an important...
I'll go on an adventure.
pocket, methinks.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Deedsa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low. Cooperation is our strength. We face our task with an advantage, whatever it may be.
Well met, sir. Nothing's harder than living in honest.
I'll seek out a...
I suspect the lad's enthusiasm will go a long way toward inspiring his peers. Let us inform Sir Baron of his coming. A person of import, I take it? Very well. I will lead the way.
Might I interest you in my humble wares? Much obliged, sir.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most. 'Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
My back isn't what it used to be.
I just know it. Maybe I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed. Veil would taste twice. My head hurts just thinking about it. What to do? I've no mother or father to speak of, you see. So the nice people at the Gracious Hand take care of me. I wanted to get them a present to say thank you, and I thought a bunch of flowers would be just the thing. The problem is, I can't seem to find any good ones. Do you think you could help me? All I need is a bunch of pretty flowers. For true. Thank you ever so much, Arisen. I'm sure you'll find the prettiest flowers that ever were.
Wished it was always night. I only had to sleep.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent...
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some salvation.
Is it true? I seem to recall someone else posting.
I'm quite sure I wasn't dreaming. The ox carts don't run so late at night. Was it a phantom then? I shudder to think.
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir. Ah, hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
I suppose it goes without saying that our first step ought to be gathering information.
I knew it.
Might I beg but a moment of your time?
Good day, sir.
I fear I've much to attend to. I spend my... Chaos in the world begins with chaos of the mind.
Best watch yourself.
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
Farming might look like simple work, but 'tisn't.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
We would fain hear your requests.
Good day to you.
Might not seem...
You want something? Spit it out or pick...
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Well met. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff.
Go on, have a look. This pain is too much, I cannot think.
My bed. And I shan't resist. At least you've got your health. I envy you.
Malcolm's been really into exploring of late. Just the other day, he was going around telling anyone who'd listen about how he was an ox hair away from making some big discovery.
Aye, sir.
Say, I've noticed you walking around questioning people. Looking, if I were you, I'd pay a visit to the Jack.
Turn your gaze elsewhere. Up.
Don't bother to...
Sense my feelings now.
Must we speak now, sir? I've lots to do.
What would you ask of me?
If our prayers are not.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Well, take your time. You know where to...
Oh, could use a rest.
Lettering all day.
Hoy, Arisen! Have you brought me a bunch of flowers? Oh, just look at them. They're the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. These should brighten the sisters' days. Say, would you mind terribly if I asked you another favor? See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone, put it under your pillow, and say the magic words. But there's the problem. I've been looking all over for such a stone, and I can't find one anywhere. Would you find a silver stone and bring it to me, Arisen? For true. I knew I could count on you, Arisen. I'll be waiting.
Our next mission is to acquire a silver stone. Mayhap silver ore will serve. We can purchase it or mine it up ourselves.
'Tis as you say.
Gather round, gather round.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
The goblins, I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiend. Twould bring me peace of mind.
How might I be of service?
Might as well take a look while... You're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to... Survive. So, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
Oh, I can't find a silver... But they're hard to find, aren't they?
Heavens have forsaken us. Where could Malcolm have? Perhaps you could try asking the other children. I have...
I wonder what it was Malcolm found. Maybe he was hoping to find...
A few hours sleep will barely drag my ass out of bed.
Got more soil than even an onion. What did I do?
Anything to be left here.
What to do? What to do?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together. But I overslept, and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
I'm dead on my feet.
I end up
much to do
feeling
yet.
even after a day of rest.
Moment I let down my guard, I'm done.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mentioned rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray, speak up should you notice aught amiss.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
'Twould behoove us not to fall too far behind our guide.
I knew it to be so. Again! I'm losing track of how many of these we've felled.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It's quite the collection of tomes. I'm sure I'd be seeing stars, were I the scholarly sort.
I knew it to be so.
Hoi! How do you do? This place is
The books ne'er seem to end. Who could have...
As you wish. I shall return directly.
Naught feels quite so wasteful as coming upon a fine piece of equipment after purchasing the very same item in a shop.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurer's trade.
dead on my feet. I can't stay here.
I suspect the lad's enthusiasm